pick up a 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Underwood. Looking left. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. At the 20. And after the turnover, out of bounds at the 12 to set up this offense.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll run it again. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's got it again. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Underwood. Fires left. Fires it incomplete.
But no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Works the middle of the field. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down, Underwood. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set in the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed.
And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on 4th down. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. They'll go play action with Sayin. Looking to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Buckeyes right after the huge play through the air back to the line. The offense lining up for a first down play. The run inside. It's Jackson. Finding some room. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! His huge game continues. Third time he's gotten paid in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Got his man on the right. And out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Crosses to 40. Racing down the left side. The 20. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this, and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy, it's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sayin. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. On the delay, it's Jackson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
And every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the run.
He's loose down the middle. All the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Here's Underwood to throw. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over it. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Leaves it with the running back. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be 3rd down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We start with a look in on Purdue, taking on the number 19 team, the Indiana Hoosiers.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He might want another play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. It'll be 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. Breaks free, and he might be gone. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here. Taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Quarterback extends the play. He's going to take off. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line. Throwing, Underwood.
When you play the option and you play...
Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Bringing it back. Inside, touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick 6. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So here comes the Michigan offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Underwood just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Back to throw, it's Underwood. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. The corners are walked up tight. Again, it's Underwood. Dances away to buy time. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Looking for room. It's Jackson. Runs through the tackle. He now has 62 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Here's Julian saying to throw. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's Rodgers.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking outside, it's Jackson. Makes him talk to the hand. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Hey, check. 14-24 plus. 14-24 plus.
Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. He'll keep it on 2nd down.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge...
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wolverines offense heads out ready to go on the attack. And now, after being stymied for this entire second half, they must put a scoring... Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And the Wolverines racing to the line in a hurry-up. Here's Underwood to throw. Pressure coming. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception he's thrown.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The run inside. It's Rodgers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. It's a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Play fake, Sayin. Unloads to the right. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Past the 50. He's at the 40. The 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Extra point here will tie the game. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. There's a crease. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Bringing the heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on first and goal. Touchdown! Buckeye! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Well, the defense is going to be kicking themselves for that. They knew coming into this game they had to stop this wide receiver, and it wasn't just going to be catching the football. They knew they might see him in the run game as well. Really good timing on the reverse call there. Down in the red zone, the defense just not able to catch up and make a tackle.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He makes the catch, and he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Throwing, Underwood. Finds us back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. You don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The quarterback takes a knee. The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.